80-20 rule. It's the idea is less, it's more efficient, I suppose, more effective use of your time and efforts and resources. So I'm thinking about that a lot too, which is cool. And I think for like social media posting and stuff, I looked into it. He made a reference to YMII, Your Man in India, to have a virtual assistant. They do executive assistants plus, so it's personal and business, and just help. They do a whole range of tasks, like even social media posting and stuff. So I think rather than employing someone for that, I'm going to try them out and see how much of the role, how well they do the roles to scale up some of those things. Probably the first thing I really want to do, because I do think a presence in social media for me will have a really big impact to connect with business owners and LinkedIn. So I did check out their pricing, and then I also checked out pricing on Upwork, and actually as you scale up the pricing of Your Man in India, YMII is better. And even from the initial, it's a little bit higher. I think it starts at $17 an hour and it goes down to like $11 an hour. But because they've been referred on by Tim Ferriss and he's had really good experience and he's got case studies of people that have used them and stuff, it's kind of, if I go through Upwork, I'm going to have to find that shit out myself and make mistakes and cost money and time and stuff. So price-wise, even if it did work out to be, honestly, probably not even more expensive, but maybe initially, but then over time, probably not. And then maybe not as well, because from that period of time that I'd spend learning and stuff, those mistakes could have been avoided. Maybe it actually doesn't. Maybe it actually cost me money to trial it out. So I'm just going to save the effort and go straight for the referred product. I'm very excited to have an executive assistant for a pretty good price, and there's a lot of tasks that I can help. Even, for example, like setting up this barbecue, and reaching out to clients and getting them to invite and start inviting people in the solar industry, and you can just delegate that task and say, hey, I want an event. Can you invite fucking every single person you can think of related to solar, stock suppliers, panel companies, inverter companies, anyone who wants to come. It's just a social event that we're going to hold once a month, and it's just a park. And I need to know roughly how many sausages and bread I need. I'm probably going to have to get a freezer so that I can fucking freeze all the leftover stuff. I don't know how it's going to work, but anyway, very cool, very exciting. I just have a lot of avenues that I can generate leads from without even having to spend money, and that's just through networking. So I am kind of, milking goodwill at this stage because I'm starting out, but I really do want it to be a thing where I'm building the goodwill up more than milking it. That's just an Alex Hormozy thing that he's got in my head. The more goodwill, the more you can delay, cashing in on that goodwill, the bigger the ask can be. But at this stage, I just need to get the ball rolling. So without having to go and door knock businesses and stuff and spend my time there, which is after having phone calls, I probably spent about an hour, and I got two people that were super interested in one information. Actually, 3 people that were super interested in one information and are happy to refer it on to. That's a warm introduction, so I don't have to go cold and go into the business. So I'm gonna ask Shane if he's comfortable for me to go to the suppliers that he works with and do the same thing. But I'll also contact some of the other people that I know, like SCC traders, and even some of the lead suppliers that are contacting me, and maybe even solar quotes. Actually, I'm going to write that down. Lead suppliers. See, there's so many areas where people are already congregating that I can just catch them. All right, well, I'm going to get back into it. I wanted to share where I'm at. I'm in the middle of it all right now, but I had all these thoughts and I wanted to put them out. Until next time.